Shalom, shalom. Call hello Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors unto the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect and to the speckled bird and to all the Israelites who look like the heathen nations. And shalom to all the brothers that are out there doing the work of truth and sincerity. Magnifying the name Yahweh Shai. And pushing 100% truth. Peace and salutations to you. And I want to do a quick lesson on this article that I came across, right? It says U.S. House leaders set to unveil um, chips China competition bill, right? I'm gonna read some of this a little bit. It says Washington, January 25th, U.S. House of Representatives leaders are set to unveil as soon as later on Tuesday a bill to increase U.S. competitiveness with China and to boost federal spending on semiconductors, aides told Reuters. President Joe Biden's administration is pushing to persuade Congress to approve funding to help boost chip production in the United States as shortages of the key components used in autos and computers have exacerbated supply chain bottlenecks. Now, us in this truth, us in the know, that's occupied prophecy and paying attention and standing on our watch. Come on now, this has nothing to do with uh cars and like I said, auto. It has nothing to do with that stuff. Like this has something to do with the the grain of rice, Revelations 13. Y'all know what this is about. Why would you need to increase your production of making? They talking about hey, the MCs, man. Grain of rice. That's what this is for. Cause I remember seeing China basically they were gonna like it just said, they were gonna basically start making a lot more of those things, and that goes into he calls it. I can't go too deep on it, but if you were to know, you were to know. If you're not in the know, you're not in the know. But you should know by now if you've been watching. But if you knew, hey, just type of Revelations 13. Go down to what the 15, 16 verse. Hey, that's all. I can't really say too much, but you know, and that be lying, man. You know, yeah, this is not for computers, bro. This is not for computers, and we not ignorant, man, of their devices, man. But I'm gonna get this because this has something to do with that that prophecy being fulfilled, the Revelations. I'm gonna get Let me start at verse 2, or verse 1. It says, "Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O you sons of men?" Verse 2. Yea, in your heart you work wickedness, and you weigh the violence of your hands on the earth. Verse 3 it says, "The wicked are astray from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born." Speaking lies, who is it talking about? Esau, even the so-called white nation. You know, hey, the heads of every nation, no matter what nation you are, is the man. And, the Edomite male, you know, is in charge. You know, right now over the earth. They are the wicked. They are the nation that are the wicked. Starting with the Edomite man, the Edomite woman, Edomite child, baby, etc., etc. Right? Because I caught this caught my attention, and I was like, I know good and well, this has nothing to do with no computers and autos, whatever. I think that means cars. I will assume, but it don't have to do with no computers, man. We got computers everywhere, thousands of computers. You really think that they trying to compete with China to make more of these chips? That's just talking about them MCs, man. That's what that's talking about. I don't believe that for 1 second that this has anything to do with building computers or that we already have enough computers. This whole system is built off computers. It runs through computers. So why would they need to make millions and more of those? No, it's to get chip people. That's what it's for. You know. It says verse 4. It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Right? Verse 5, it says, which will not hearken of the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. You know, let's get Sirach 12 and 10, because this wasn't going to be that long. Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right? You know? Because, you know, these Edomites, man, you can't trust them, man. You know, they'll say one thing to butter you up, soften you up, and then, you know, when you chilling, when you comfortable, then that's when they come in for the kill. You know, like you know, like right now, a lot of countries, hey, what are they doing? The same thing over here in Babylon the Great in America. What are they doing? They're lifting those restrictions back. They're pushing them back. They're not you know, pushing those mandates no more. Why is that? Why is that? You know? And they're still saying it's gonna, you know, the thing is gonna peak. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. So we know, like I said, us and it's true. We know stuff is gonna go down. We know we expect it to go down, because why? Hey, it has to be fulfilled. Let me get this in forgot where it was at. Yeah, I think it's in Revelations 18, or it might be Revelations 19. This is why these things have to happen. This is Revelations chapter 17 and verse 17. It says, for Yahweh have put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and agree, and to give their kingdom into the beast, until the words of Yahweh Shah should be fulfilled. So the Lord has put it in their minds and their spirits to do these certain things. You know? And let's go to the book of Romans, right? Because, you know, most people, they don't understand the ways and nature, you know, of these, you know, they don't understand the ways of our people. We don't care about the heathens. So they don't understand the ways of Esau. Why? Because they destroy for lack of knowledge. And they reject knowledge, right? But, I'm going to get this, Romans chapter 9, and verse 21. It says, have not the potter power over the clay, and of that same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Right. And this is talking about Esau and Jacob, you know. They was made for that vessel of dishonor. They were made to be wicked. They were made to do things that are contrary to righteousness or being upright. That's why, you know, they do the things that they do. You know, that's why it says, have not the potter power over the clay. Who's the potter? Hey, Yahweh Shai is the potter. You know, you look at an actual potter, somebody's forming clay into an instrument or a vessel that you can use. They can make it anything they want. They can destroy it. They can do whatever they want with it. That's the same thing the Lord can do with people. You know, it says, what if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? You see that? These people are the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. That's what they bring on the earth, and that's what they're going to get when the Lord comes back, when Yahweh comes back, when he cracks those skies with the chariots, so-called UFOs. That's what's going to happen, man. They were made to do these things, made to do evil, made to cause mass death on earth, made to spread lies, they were blessed with a sword, you know. It says, verse 23, it says, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy which he had after prepared unto glory. Who was talking about? It's talking about the Israelites, you know. It's talking about the Israelites. This ain't gonna be a long lesson. It's gonna be a quick lesson. So Psalms 55 and verse 21, and I'll probably close out. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but wool was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You see that? So, these Edomites, man, like I said, they say things that sound nice, they sound good, they make you think that, everything's all calm and, you don't have anything to worry about. But hey, you turn around the next minute, hey, you gonna have to worry about everything. That's how these Edomites work, man. You know? Like I said, we know good and well this has nothing to do with and it could be true, but I believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai this has something to do, with that prophecy that has to take place in Revelations. Because that prophecy has to be fulfilled, it has to take place. Everything that was written aforetime for our learning, right? And the Son of Man is not a God that he shall lie, so it's gonna take place. This is Numbers chapter 33 and verse 19. It says, Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Have he spoken and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken and shall he not make it good? You see that? He's going to make it good. He's going to make it come to pass. Because why? He has spoken it, right? He has spoken it. He has had his prophets write it down and it came to pass. Right? It says, Isaiah 5 verse 11, it says, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You got a lot of our people, they say, oh, well, man wrote the Bible. No, it was wrote by the Lord, he gave them that inspiration. He gave them that vision. He gave them that wisdom and knowledge and that spirit to write those things down that they had seen or, that he had told them. It says, 2 Peter 1 and verse 21, that I'm going to end off with this one. It says, For the prophecy came not in the old time by the will of man. Do you see that? There's a power over us. There's a creator over us that gave them the inspiration. It says, But holy men of Yahweh spake as they were moved by the Rakah Kadash. So, how can men just have them? It don't work like that, man. There's a power over us, man, because you can't explain certain things for what they are, or how they are, or, how they came to be. You can't explain certain things. What's the explanation for things that's going on right now? The Bible has all the answers to everything, because the Bible is the truth. The Bible is the only true book on this planet. It's not other religions and stuff like that. But you got different religions or different beliefs that have been twisted and taken out of context, and they have came from the Bible through man not having the Holy Spirit. These heathens, our people, but there's only one truth, man, But anyways, I'm gonna end off with that. Call hello, Yahweh Shema Shah, Bashim Kakidash, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations, and to the elect, and to the speckled birds, all the Israelites and like the heathen nations. To you, I say Shalom, wa abba.